Okay. How's it going, guys? All right. Burke Lake Golf Course off the white tees, 123 yards downhill. Off that white. And let's get this show on the road. All right. Now I guess I'll switch over to the 60-degree, 20 yards downhill. Go, go, go. All right. Excellent. Okay. Okay. 3.8 feet from the hole. All right. This next one is, like 160 yards. Off to a good start. Got a par. And that would have been a one putt even if I turned down my settings. So that's good. 159 yards uphill just a little bit. Go, 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 go. Yes. Oh, that's cool. I'm happy with that bogey. All right. How's it going, guys? All right. So 170, 40 feet from the hole. But I was on the green, so that's good. So where are y'all from? Let's see. I am on the East Coast in Orange County. What, it's 11:20 right now. 98 yards uphill. Is that not reading? Hold on, I want to check something out. View alignment. I think it's frozen. I want to just test though. It's not showing up my alignment. Okay, so leave session. Leave session. All right, hey guys, how's it going? It started stuttering, so I just rebooting it now. Until 3244. Okay. Okay. I changed the flooring there. So hopefully this works out okay. 98 yards, pitching wedge. Okay, all right. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right, okay. So that's a par, right? So let me show you the barn real quick. Uh, that's the round bale we got for the horses. It's kind of cool. All right, let's see. 89 yards uphill, nice easy swing. All right, that's okay. It's a bogey. All right, 42 feet. All right, a little bit better than bogey golf. Let's keep this going. 179, 4 hybrid, but downhill 22 feet, so I won't have to hit it too hard. I think that's going to be good. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, excellent. Probably would have been better to have not landed on the green so then I could one putt it and get a par instead of this bogey, but it still looked cool. 44 feet from the hole. Okay, 149 yards uphill. You know, I feel like I can just use the 7-iron on this. It's going to be short, so I got to make sure. It's tough. All right, let's get this taken care of. Oh, that was terrible. Okay. Is it going to be a no read? Okay. Try to reconnect. How's it going, guys? Hey, you'd been to one of my other ones, hadn't you, man? Let's see. Hi, Run Dude. How's it going? Yeah, I'm just rebooting. It just started messing up. You know, maybe if I open up the barn door, I'll get better Wi-Fi. Connecting to MLM2 Pro. Ay, ay, ay. Bad news. Try again. All right, so we are rebooting. Yeah, you know that I'm in a metal barn, so that's like I feel part of the issue. That being said, I think I've gotten an okay. So what I did was I got a mango router up here. Let's see. The yellow thing, that's the Mango router. I have an Ethernet cable going right up to there, and that's an outdoor um, extender which goes to the house. So it's kind of going through the metal barn door with the Ethernet, and then it's broadcasting off the tiny Mango. Let's get this rebooted. Have you been playing at some slow courses? You know, I just saw this video today. Uh, the marshal was like, "You guys are going way too slow, way too slow." He's like, "It's not us." And then he hits a 300-yard drive where I guess that kind of proves the point. All right. You know, I actually even try troubleshooting this stuff before it happens. It makes me feel what I got to do is just a fiber optic line to the barn. I was also thinking maybe a Mocha adapter using coax and just hardwiring the barn for internet. Okay, now we're going to resume the session. Hopefully this is going to work. I'm going to plug that in. And then I got the projector up here to display on the screen. Yeah, I have changed it a little bit. I had that mat over there. I moved that. I'm trying to get this on the same height as that. Pointed. Let's see if the alignment works. Pointed. Let's see if the alignment works. Boom. That's perfect. That's what I'm actually. Okay, we got this. And it's going to be even better because we're going to get a great shot on this. 149 yards, 7 iron, taking care of business, take 1,000. Oh, I felt confident. That did not. Oh, that's all right. 85 yards uphill. I guess back to the pitching wedge. But you know what? I feel like that pitching wedge is really a lot better with the pitching wedge. Oof. All right. Okay. What do I want to shoot with? I guess a 60 degree. 20 yards, huh? All right. Okay, excellent. Actually, that was terrible, but at least we got through it. All right, turning off the laser. It seems. Oh, and you know what? That was just a bogey. All right, excellent. That is best case scenario. 185 yards. So downhill a little bit. Just easy 4 hybrid, I guess. Always goes back to the 4 hybrid. Whoo hoo. Oh boy. And am I literally in the tree? That's what it looks like. Let's. Don't worry, we got this under control. I'm just gonna hit it at 127 yards. So okay, let's do a max wedge hit. Maybe it's gonna bounce back. Okay, I definitely hit the tree. All right. 73 yards uphill. Let's get this as a hole in one. This is not a good hole. All right. We got to get back in business. Okay, 31 yards, 60 degree. That should be good. Good, good. Go, keep going. I'm actually kind of happy that I at least got that close for the one putt, or that close to a one putt. All right, 10.4 feet. All right, okay. Two more holes. I'm at 28 right now. Really, I would be very happy if I could get 62 or 63, especially with where I'm at right now. Um, I think we're going to use a 9 iron on this. If it was just 120, I feel I would use the pitching wedge, but it's also that extra 12 feet up. I feel like it just won't get there with the pitching wedge. Good. Okay. Slow down. All right. Nice. 27.3 feet. All right. Okay. This is the beginning of the redemption, ladies and gentlemen. We got a game plan. These are trying times, but we have to keep our heads straight. 118 yards uphill. Yeah, I almost feel like I can just barely get this done with the pitching wedge. Really? I feel like, I guess the videotape will say it was that bad. They let you do replays of like what your shot looked like, and whenever you do, you find out the hard way. All right, let's see. 51 yards uphill. I think the 56. Oh, really? Ay, ay, ay. It went 67. I needed it to go 55. I thought I had it right. Okay, 16 yards downhill. 16 yards downhill. Okay. For the record, I think that other shot, although it didn't look good, I felt it was the right distance and I was going to get that one putt. So I feel like the first try, the second try, they were both good tries. 5.8 feet from the hole. All right. Ooh, 35 on the front nine. It's going to make the feet of the back nine look all that much more. Okay, 132 yards downhill. We're going to use the 9-iron on this. That's going to be a good shot. Cool. That's what's interesting about golf is you can have terrible holes and then you can have like a good one. 11.9 feet from the hole. So that was a two putt. 166 yards. I feel like 150 for my 7-iron. I'd rather use my 7-iron, but I feel I need the distance of a 6, even though I'm just not as good with the 6. And I wish I was, because this 6-iron with the G410 just looks so much better. Ay, ay, ay. As opposed to the G25s that are basically all my other ones. Okay. Oh, really? I gotta just, okay. We're gonna get this figured out. I've been hitting it too far to the left. Okay. Oh man, and this is gonna be, hmm. I kind of feel like, okay, do I go under uh, or way over? And I don't think I could get it high enough, fast enough. Or if it went high enough, fast enough, uh, it would only go like 50 yards, and then I'd be still stuck in the trees. I'm gonna use the 80. It's 85 yards. I'm using the Nitro Extreme 200. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best chipper in the business. And I know what you're saying. Am I talking about the club? No, I'm talking about myself. Everyone, let's watch this. Okay. At least it wasn't water damage. Water hazard. Okay. We got this. 48 yards. With this, I almost, I want to go to this like 56, but I feel I'll hit this tree again. We'll use the chipper again. Okay, okay. Stop for the two putt. Excellent. I think that was a double bogey. Well, that's embarrassing. All right. So, do you all play golf or you just like YouTube? All right. So, 181 yards uphill. I think I got to use the 4 hybrid again. I think there's an argument that I should go with something bigger than, I almost feel the smart idea would be to use a 4 wood and just hit it correctly. What I normally do is I use the 4 wood and I don't hit it correctly, and that causes issues. Okay, so don't hit it too hard. I'm just using the big club. I feel, I think that should have gone farther. But that being said, I felt I probably made good contact, but leaning a little bit farther forward, I think I de-lofted the club and I just kind of hit it into the ground real well. Hmm. We'll check the videotape. 35 yards uphill. I feel uphill even 9 feet. So I'm going to use the 56 to make sure I can get some roll. And what? It'll be like just a little bit with the hips. Okay, slow down. All right, excellent. So I did actually try to change some settings. Um, uh, if I use the microphone on the phone, all you'll hear is deafening cicadas. So I don't think I have it set up like that right now. I think you're hearing the noise canceling from the AirPod Pro. Um, so hopefully it doesn't sound terrible. 143 yards downhill. I feel like maybe the 8 iron. Yeah. All right. Let's get this figured out. Okay. All right. And how refreshing it was that after I hit it, I knew it wasn't going to the left. 16 yards. We got the 60-degree $4 Temu special to take care of this business. Now, I know what you're saying. There's no way I could get a club like this for $4 on Temu. And I guess it's a half truth because you have to have a $15 minimum order. So I got some teas too. All right, 3.2 feet from the hole. All right, okay. 5, 4, 3. There's just enough holes for me to get a birdie on this hole and then a hole in one on the next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get some business taken care of. We're going to use the 7 iron on this. 14 feet uphill. Okay. Okay, nice. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, that was a cool shot. And I know, like, the hypothetical of, yeah, but it was 15 yards, it was 11 yards too short. I guess you're right about that. Okay, 11 yards, totally flat. I wish it had rolled a little more if it was totally flat. Okay, 11 yards. So it needs to go at least 9. I think I got it. Cool. The difference between 16 yards. That's tough. Yeah, no, I've never been to Myrtle Beach, though. I've never been to South Carolina. I've been to Georgia, North Carolina. But, Okay, 124 yards. Downhill. We're going to use the pitching wedge. This is going to be quite the shot, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're going to line up. Are we getting a hole in one on this? I hope so. That was so close to a hole in one. If it didn't roll back, it definitely would have gone in. Oh, but I'm 16 yards away from the hole. Oh, okay. Okay, 16 yards and then uphill. Okay, all right. All right, so 16, 17, 18. Three more holes. I'm at 57. All right, so if I just birdie all the rest of them, let's see, 171 uphill. I think the four hybrid can do this one. That was okay. Why won't this pop up? All right. Okay. 14 yards, but downhill. So let's do 10 yards. No, like, yeah, like 10 yards, right? 10 yards through the air. Oh, is that really not going to count? Okay. We'll put it right there. 10 yards. Okay, slow down, slow down. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Oh, really? Oh, that's too bad. My old phone couldn't keep up with the charging of it. All right. So we had two more holes left. I felt like it would probably end up bending like hopefully a 66. Um, I might show that later. Um, anyways, let's see the rest of the barn real quick. see, is Gus back here? Gus and Patty's are the horses. Gus is the white one. He's kind of a cool guy. He's actually a giant. No, they're probably just chilling elsewhere. All right, guys. It would take me 5 minutes to get that fully charged enough